Yes, okay. Awesome. Hey, everybody. Yay. Sorry for those technical difficulties. You know, I don't do live all the time. So I will get better as time progresses. And hopefully, we can do more live since we are at home. So if you are new to my channel, I know everybody who's already been looking at my videos, they know who I am. But if you are new and you just jumping on to my live, my name is Tresha, J.A. My real name is Tresha Armstrong, if you didn't know that. And what I do is teach, DIY projects, anything related to home decor, as well as I teach people how to style, the items that they may have made or that they bought from the store, because everybody is not savvy as far as like doing DIY projects. So they just want to buy it, and that's completely fine. So I teach how to decorate as well. So check out my videos. I hope that they're helpful to you. So today we're just going to do a Q&A. I hope everybody is doing well. This is kind of like the spare of the moment kind of thing. So I went on my community tab and put out a question, just to see if anybody had any questions for me. So a couple of you did have some questions. So this should be pretty short. If you do find that you have something that you would like to ask me in the chat, I will answer that after I do the questions that I do that's in the community tab. I think there's 12. Yeah, so give me a thumbs up. Thank you, Hope. Thank you, girl. All right, so let's go right on into it because I don't like to waste time, as you all know. So the first question comes from She Pisces. Are you into decorating? I love to see you build a raised garden bed. I just don't know. I just know it would be most beautiful one I've seen yet. That is a great question, and thank you for the compliments. However, I love gardening, but I'm in a townhouse and I don't have space to garden. So that's why you don't really see me do anything outside. I used to have a house where I had land, and I used to be, like make grow like tomatoes and things like that. And that's a whole other topic because you have animals that live out there as well, and they like to eat all the good things that you grow. So unfortunately, I do not, I don't think I'll be doing a garden bed, but that's a good question. If you would like, I could probably try to, direct you to a video that I have seen that might be helpful to you. So just drop it in the comment section if you do want to see, some information on that. I would love to give that. I don't mind sharing other people's videos that are on YouTube, because YouTube is a really good source for information. So the next question comes from, let me see. All right, M. Betty. So she says, I really need to understand different heat settings for a glue gun and which brands for glue sticks are best. Most of my projects seem to not as strong as YouTubers show in their DIYs. Am I using wrong stuff or wrong material? So I can only answer for myself. I don't know. It's not like we have like a little thing, a little cult where we use the same project, same products, and we don't share it with everybody. For me, I use 2 heat guns right now. So the first heat gun that I use, hopefully you can see this, and this is a mini size Gorilla Glue gun. And since we are dealing with COVID-19, I'm not able to get the glue sticks that I normally use. But when I do use it, when I do find the ones that I like, it is these. And these are the Gorilla glue sticks that are made for wood, metal, glass, plastic, floral, fabric, leather, foam. So this is really good. But sometimes I can't find it. This is in the full size. And you have to be aware of what you're getting. If you're just starting out, there are 2 sizes for glue sticks. This is the full size. And there is a one that's specifically for mini. For the mini gun. Like this. So you can't use a full size. You can't use full size glue sticks with a minigun. Just know that. So that is what I use. There is a tutorial I believe I did on how to use a glue gun, and it actually goes through the parts of a glue gun, as well as I demonstrate how to use it. So I will put that in the description box below once this video stream is over. So I think that's next. Okay. Not next. What am I saying? It's probably a delay, so you probably can't hear what I'm saying now, but I will move on. I have to work on the serious delay. Okay. All right, so moving on to the next question. Let's see. Latoya Edwards says, hello, I just wanted to say your work is beautiful. I wanted to know when you were going to post more things. And I post every week, and sometimes I post twice a week. It would be nice to do 3 times a week, but I work a full-time job. Plus, I have started a home decor store online, as well as I have an interior design company where I actually design for other people. So I'm pretty limited as far as what I can do as far as videos. But I shoot for 1 video a week, and that's on Tuesday, and the video posts at 6:30 a.m. That's if you are an early bird and you want to catch up on some videos. That's a good way of doing it early in the morning. Start your day off right. Let's see. Okay, can't look forward to ideas. Okay, so Lovely One says, hi, that sounds great. Can't wait. I am looking for ideas on front door decor that's not farmhouse theme or seasonal. Help, please. And I can do something like that. I love doing the wreaths, and I have done that before, but I don't think that you guys really like that. It doesn't do that well as far as views are concerned. But I do need to spruce up my entryway, so maybe I can do a video on maybe some of the things that I have purchased, and then show you how I'm decorating my porch. Like I said, I'm in a townhouse, so I have very small space, so it's probably good for people who have apartments as well. I do have an entryway video, but this is outdoor. I want to say this is just the front door, but if you're interested in entryway decor, I do have a series on how you can update your entryway, and it does have a lot of DIY videos where you can use existing furniture and transform it to look even better than in the store. So check those out. Let's see. Beverly Thornell says, would you do a collab video? Our girl Raven Elise, I think that's how you say it, is having a time with her DIY canvas paintings. I think that would be a fun video. And I do follow her. I love her videos as far as like information on like her buying a house and all that stuff. I would love to collab with her, but she is so big, and a lot of big YouTubers don't really want to collab with people who are not on the same level as far as like subscribers. But yeah, I would like to do that, but I don't have expectations as far as in that area or with her. Um, but I do want to collab with people. I guess we have to do it remotely because nobody is going to see anyone. So maybe I could do that in the near future. In the near future, I don't know why I can't talk. Maybe I'm nervous. But anyway, all right. So the next person says from Karga D 843, where do you draw your inspiration? How long does it take you to create that inspiration? I have ideas but don't act on them due to finances. That's a really good question. Where do I draw inspiration? Because I'm always online and I'm always trying to buy something. I don't know what it is. It's especially like that now since we can't go anywhere. So what I do, I look at products that I want to buy and I'm like, well, why should I buy it? It looks like something I can DIY. So that's some of the inspiration comes from that. Also, I look at structures just out and about, and something might just spark an idea. It just comes to me sometimes. And I do know you guys, a lot of you guys who comment and look at my analytics to tell what kind of videos you guys like. So, I design for people. So, a lot of my clients want to do DIY projects. So what I do is do a video for them and then share it with you guys. So that's how I get some of the inspiration from that. I mean, I get inspiration from everywhere. And sometimes I just wake up with an idea. I look at a product and I'm like, especially like the silver plates that I did. I looked at it when I went to Dollar Tree and I was like, ooh, I know exactly what I want to do. And sometimes it's just like that. I can't tell you, you know, the magic in it, but that's just how it is. So, and you said something about due to finances. So I have been a hoarder, and you should see my garage. It is terrible. I have so many projects that, or not projects, I have so many products that I have bought because I don't know if other people are like this, but I will go to a store and don't have a project in mind. But I see this item, especially if you go to Dollar Tree, you see this item and you know Dollar Tree is probably not going to have it later on. So I just need to grab it just in case I might have a project where I need it. So I have a lot of stuff in my garage like that. And honestly, I want to sell a lot of it because it's just too much. And I really want to just cleanse or just get rid of a lot of stuff. So, but anyway, yes, I try to find things that I've already bought and then do a project with that. But I am selling items, so that's another way that you can do some of your DIY projects is selling items. Maybe you have some items that you no longer use at home. Maybe you can put it on Facebook Marketplace or some of these other stores where you can sell items that you don't no longer need, but they're in good condition. I would do that, or you can try making paintings and selling that so that you can have more money to do projects that you would like, or just buy some other stuff in the store. So yeah, hopefully that answers the question. The next person says, this is from Kiona 3157. How many hours do you devote to creating projects? Is it hard to keep coming up with different DIYs? When and what made you start? Ooh, this is a loaded question. Okay. Y'all got your drink, your wine. It shouldn't take that long. But anyway, let's see. So, how many hours do I devote to creating a project? Your mind will be blown. Okay, so I normally do like videos that are like 4 to 5 minutes long. But guess what? It takes me about 8 hours to do that one 5-minute videos. Like, You have to think about prep for the project. You have to go and get the items for the project. I have to actually do the project. And sometimes when I'm doing the projects, things don't work out there. But most time it does, because I'm just like very motivated and determined to get a project done. So there are plan A, plan B, plan C's that I do in order to make the project work. And we can talk about that. Maybe I can do a project where that has happened so you can get an idea. Um, and that's why I do the videos I do. I don't share all of that because I want it to be easy for you. Like, take out all the frustration, all the hard work, and make it easy for you to do it. So that takes a long time to do, a couple of hours, and then I edit my videos. I don't have someone who does it also. So, and I'm recording the videos by myself. So editing takes about 3 to 4 hours. I'm trying to condense it. I'm a perfectionist, so it takes me a little bit longer. And being that I don't put my face on my videos a lot, I have to do voiceovers. So that requires me to create a script. So it takes me like 30 minutes to create a script, and then I do my voiceover, and it don't always work out the first time you say something. So that takes about 1 hour to do. So it's a long time, and then I have to do an image for my thumbnail for YouTube, and then I have to answer questions from you guys. It's just a lot of work for just one video. That's why I only do it once a week. I have other platforms. I have companies that I have to manage, so my time is limited. So the other part of that question is, what is that? Is it hard for me to come up with different DIYs? At first it was, but now it's not, because I have been using this tool and people have been requesting certain videos, or like I said, my clients might need projects or DIY ideas. So what I do, I use Asana, and it's this free tool that you can just put in ideas, and I kind of schedule it. So it has made my life so much better. So I have a lot of ideas, and I kind of like schedule them what month it's going to be done. So it looks like I'm going to be doing more projects each month. So we will see how that works. Right now, I haven't been doing a lot of projects because I've had death in my family, and I just needed some time to just sit back and just relax and just get through what I'm going through. If you didn't know, I put this in my community tab. My grandmother just passed away, and she's my last grandparent that I had. So it's a big change for me, and it's like reliving all the deaths, because I've had personal relationships with all my grandparents, and it's like reliving all of that again. So it's just a little bit hard for me, and I've kind of like just focused on just doing DIY projects and just my businesses. I kind of put all of my focus on that, and that's really has gotten me through everything. So that's life, and we all I'm okay. We all are just passing through. We are not going to be here forever. I know that's hard to bear for some people, but that's reality. And my purpose on earth is to try to help the community, help people as much as I can, whichever way that is. And so people seem to like my videos, and I'm just going to just keep doing what I'm doing and inspiring people, because hopefully that'll help somebody blow up one day based on the things that I'm doing. I just, that's just me in general. So let's see. what made me start? So I had no idea that you could make money on YouTube. Like I said, my first video was I wanted to do a chandelier lampshade, and I could not find that on YouTube. I love YouTube, and I go there if I want to learn how to do something. I go to YouTube, and I could not find a video on how to do that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna figure out how to do it, and I'm gonna make a video, because I'm sure somebody else wanted to know how to do this too. And so I uploaded the video, and it was just gonna be a one, just one video, and people started subscribing, and I was like, oh, it was like, I want to see what you do next. I'm like, oh, I feel sorry, because I wasn't planning on doing another video. So I just scrambled because I had no plans on doing a channel like that, like I have now. So I just scrambled and looked at what other people are doing on their videos and kind of like figuring out along the way while making videos. It's kind of hard to see some of the videos I've done in the past. I'm like, ugh. But, you know, you got to live and learn. And I have come a long way. If you have, you know, like followed me from the very beginning, I've come a long way. So, all right. So that's that. Let's see. My twin says, Arborea Wheeler. She calls me her twin all the time. So I think it's so cute. And I think it's because we have this, like, we're very like-minded. So she said, I need a recommendation for a toolkit. Thanks, Queen. I don't have a toolkit, but I do have a place where I put all the items that I use in my projects, and that is my supply store. It's on Amazon. So go check that out. I do, in each of my videos, I put links to the projects that I use so that you can be able to easily grab that and purchase it, or, you know, take the names and then go out to your local stores and buy it. The next question comes from Coco Brown. It's just spelled differently. That's cute. How are you doing with everything going on? So there's a lot going on in the world. I'm thinking that she's talking about, you know, with COVID, and then people are getting killed and things of that nature. I know social media is like blowing up with a lot of the things that are going on in the world. So I kind of stay in my bubble. That's the only way I get through everything. I like doing DIY projects, so I kind of focus on that. I have a lot of businesses, so I just stay in my bubble. I talk to my family members and people who are very positive. You can't let, I'm very spiritual, if you didn't know that. And I know a lot of people are not there on that level. There's always going to be stuff going on in the world. And I serve a higher power. Like, I believe in God, and I believe that God is going to see me through in everything that I do. I put my worries in Him, and I know that everything's going to work out. So regardless of what we are going through, everything will work out. It always does. So there will always be diseases. There will always be people wrongfully killed and things of that nature, and we can only do what we can. So yes, you know, speak your truth and speak, you know, say things are wrong, you know, be an advocate, speak up for those that may not, you know, say anything. But like I said, we can only do what we can. And with COVID, we can't really go anywhere. I am not trying to go to the stores. I know a lot of people have been going in because they have a lot of great deals in these home decor stores. I had looked at, I had went back home to North Carolina because of the funeral. And I saw Home Goods open, got a sale. I was like, oh, I want to go so bad, but I am not about to go up in there. Look, 2020, I'm just like said that I'm not going to many places. I'm not trying to dine in anywhere. That's just me. I'm just going to stay home, keep doing my DIY projects. That's about it. So that's all the questions that I got on the community tab. Now I'm going to go back through your comments to see if I can get there. I don't even know how to do it with let's see. Keep doing my DIY projects. Okay, yes. All right, let me go back through. Okay, so Pisces said that she wanted some gardening recommendations, and I'll be happy to share that. Just put I think your comment, I don't know if your comment is going to be in the description, after the streaming ends. If you could put a comment, no, I could just do it on the community tab. I'll put the recommendations in the community tab for you. I don't want you to have to do that much more, work than necessary. Let's see. Theresa Crab says, when you use Gorilla Glue sticks, do you need any additional glue? I usually get a pack. Make sure you have a pack available depending on the project that you do, because you can run through a lot of glue sticks in no time. And I've seen a lot of people, they get these long, really long. I don't even know if you can see. I want to say it's like a foot long. Excuse me. And that way you don't have to refill your glue gun so often. But I haven't gotten there. I just kind of get what I can get at this point. But that's probably a good recommendation, to use some of the longer sticks. That way you don't have to get as many glue sticks. Let's see. N. Irvin says, hi Tresha, you are phenomenal. Can you do more videos on making custom frames? Yes, because that's what I'm into right now. Actually, I bought some more wood, and I do the curbside pickup at Home Depot. And I just ordered. Actually, I need to go to Home Depot now because I just got some square dowels. There's a project that I want to do for you guys that a client really needs, and I am excited about it. It's gonna look like you just bought it in the store, so look out for that video. All right, so let's see. Thank you guys for the great comments that you've put. Y'all are so sweet. Gosh, I got like such a great community. We are so positive. There are some Debbie Downers, but that's with everybody that has a channel. But for the most part, you guys are super supportive, very positive. I actually look at all the comments, especially if I'm down. Like, I just need some inspiration, some motivation, and you guys are on point always. So let's see. Natasha Appleby, Raheem, I hope I said that right. She says, hi doll, I love your channel. Kindred spirits, you and I. That's so sweet. Do you have interior design training, or did you just fall into it after family friend projects? So I do have training. I do have interior design training, and at first I did not. I kind of like winged it. But I do a lot of research. The kind of person I am, I make sure I do all of my research before I do it. But yes, I have interior design training, as well as I continue to look at other interior designers who are, very prominent in the community, and kind of like, I dissect everything. If you really like doing something, it is important for you to know the foundation, and see what the trends are. So I get tons of magazines, seeing what the trends are, but I'm not a trend person. If you know me, I try to stick with stuff that's gonna be on trend for a long time. So it's like staple items, regardless of what trends are going on. Let's see. So that's that. Okay, so don't sell yourself short. You are amazing. And I do that a lot. Who was that? Vivian Smith. I do that a lot. I'm a very humble person. I will always be. I could be a millionaire, and I will try to give back as much as I can. I don't. I don't know. I guess it's the family that I come from. It's like, you can't. You're you can't think of yourself and place yourself above everybody. Everybody's on equal planes, and we are all human beings, and regardless of my status or your status, we are all equal, and that's kind of how I think about things. So excuse me if I kind of like downplay myself. I'm working on that, but that's just honestly how I am. So let's see. Teresa Gordman says, I have 2 bedrooms full of stuff I bought and I did not know why, but now I find myself needing those same things I bought. Yes. Yeah, so, hopefully. So you must have gotten rid of those things. Oh, so you bought it, but you really didn't know that you needed, but and now you that happens to me a lot. That is so awesome. That's like the best when you've already got the stuff that you need. So Tammy Bammy says she needs help for her bedroom. I am definitely here to help you. Card Stash, she put in the link to get started if you want to sign up for me to do an e-design for you. And it has several packages and it tells you exactly what I do for you for that price. So check it out. And if you have any questions, you can send me an email. I think I'll put that in the description box, but my email is Treshaja, Treshaja at Noir, Noir, homeinteriors.com with an S. So just send me an email. I do respond. Not just, give me at least 48 hours to respond. So She Pisces says, Tresha, you have such a beautiful exotic look. What's your nationality? Black? But no, I have done a DNA test. I've done it on ancestry.com and 1, 2, 3. I forgot the other one. I can't remember. But anyway, I have 4 different things. I am African American, white, Asian, and what else? Indian, I believe. Yes. So that's probably why I'm the way I am. And I have been eating well, so my cheeks are getting really big. Oh my gosh, guys. I have to get on a plan. So, excuse me. I have allergies. Let me step to the side. All right. So, sorry about that. Leslie. Anybody else have any questions to say? Oh, CC said it's not good to stay in my bubble. When they start contact tracing, it's forced testing, forced vaccinations, and take family members away. Oh wow. Now that's crazy. Yeah, you're right. I do need to be informed, and I try to be informed. I do sometimes, but it's just, I know. Believe me, I get a lot of that. You can't stay in your bubble, so. Yeah, work in progress, as always. Let's see. Vivian Smith says, I love your painting. I love the painting you did. I think it was in your entryway. Was it hard to do acrylic pour? No, it was not hard. I don't know what it is. And actually, that was like my first painting. I guess that's a, what do they say? First time's a charm. So that's what that was. I had no idea what I was doing. But I wanted to show you and inspire you too. And it worked out. So, and somebody has been asked, I've had people to ask me, could they buy that painting? I'm like, no. I absolutely love that painting, and I don't think I can give that one up. I can do another one for you, but I can't give that one up. Let's see. All right. Okay, Irish Girl says, how can you get rid of glue strings when doing projects? So the answer to that question is you need to use a heat gun. All you have to do is when you take this, the glue strings and put the heat gun. You've seen, actually, I have it in some of my projects. I have mentioned that. You just take a heat gun and the glue strings will go away. I promise you. Let's see. Also, you can take the tip of the heat gun. No, not heat gun. The glue gun. Take the tip of it, that's metal, and rub it against the string, and it should go away too. Let's see. All right, so Karga 843 said, I don't know if my last question showed. Would you consider container gardening? I have to look into that. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I can research that and possibly do a video. I know that's like big right now as far as like patio and patio decor. And actually, I have my assistant, she wants me to do a couch on her patio. So it's an outdoor couch. So I'm going to build that. So stay tuned to that. And I can actually look into this container gardening idea too. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. I make memory boxes and always have different ideas, but says Teresa Gorman says, I make memory boxes and always have different ideas, but when I go to get it, I always come home with more, and I have a storage shed full of stuff in Texas and live in Missouri now. Wow. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but it's nice hitting that buy button. I don't know what, it must be satisfaction. But it's stuff that we don't need, and so I'm going to try to sell some of the items that I have or just give it away. So if you're interested in seeing some of the items that I have, just let me know. Put it in the comment section. Maybe I can do, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Maybe I could just take pictures and show you guys, and maybe you can pay for shipping. So we will see. I don't see any more comments. Maybe mine is going slow. It seems like, oh, this must be the top chats. Oh, I'm sorry. Shoot. Let me refresh. Because okay, let me look at my screen because it seems like this is not working on my phone. Okay, yes. Alright, so I can see everybody's comment now. And I'm sorry if I passed yours by. Let me go back through. Give me a minute. Yeah, and thank you for your comments too. I mean, not comments. Thank you for the condolences. I think that's it. Good afternoon, Tresha. I would like the link. Cheryl Moore. Okay, cool. I will get that to you. All right. So Des Mercedes says, What advice would you give someone who's interested in doing interior decorating as a side hustle? Ooh, I have to do a whole video on that. What is some? There's a lot of components to that, and you definitely need to have the knowledge to be able to decorate for other people. So yeah, let me do another separate video on that, because there's a lot of components to that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Des, say this. I wish it was like one statement that I could say, but I can't. CM Gray 100 says, I use hair dryer for my projects to take glue strings away. Okay, thank you for sharing that. I never tried that. Okay. Let's say I have green onions in a terracotta. Okay. Just wanted to know. Oh, y'all are so sweet. To code my breaker box. Okay, so Sheena Henry says, I'm looking to cove my long breaker box cover, I think she's saying, in my living room. That's a good idea. I would need something that's 24 by 36 to cover it. What do you think would be a good look there? That's a good question. I have to think about that. What would be? So you could do one that swings open. Pretty much anything you could use, and just put like hinges on the side of it. You can put an art piece too, like something that you have up and then just put hinges on it, so you can hide it with the artwork, and then you can open it up and access the panel or the breaker box. But that's a good shoot. That's another video. I'm gonna have to do that. Okay. I would love for you to do live chat. Oh, shoot. Vivian says, I would love for you to do live chat after your weekly DIY post. That's a good idea. I don't mind doing that, as long as I don't have to do a DIY project all the time. I tell you, if y'all are interested in doing DIY projects on YouTube, I feel like it is the toughest category ever, because you always have to do a project. You can't just sit there and talk. So this is like awesome for me, just to sit there and answer your questions and just talk. Oh my gosh, I was like, why did I choose that category? I should have done like beauty or something like that, but no, because I'm not into it like that. I mean, I just do the basics and keep it moving. So let's see. Hi Tresha, I love your artworks. I was wondering if, this is Texas Roses. I was wondering if I could mix my paints with water to thin out for a pour, and then add resin mixed up to each paint cup. Ooh, wait a minute, hold on. Would this make my paint pour turn out shinier? She threw me for a loop when she said resin. So yeah, I think you can do that, but I would, if you do the paints and thin it out with water, don't thin it out too much. If you do, just add more paints in there, and then do your painting, and then after it dries, then add the resin on top. That's what I would do. Or if you want the resin in there first, I would just do the paint, mix with the resin, and forget the water. So it's two ways you can do that. Actually, I have to do a project soon. Arteza has sent me some more paint, and this time it's the mica powder. I've been seeing so many ads lately on Pinterest with those mica powders, and I really wanted to try it out. It's supposed to be like metallic-y and shiny, Is that a word? Metallic-y and shiny? Well, shiny is, but not metallic-y. But anyway, um, yeah. It says, Aunt Allie Grace says she's watching me from France for years now. Oh, Kurt, that's so sweet. She loves and admires me. That's so sweet. Thank you, all the way from France. That's one of the places I would like to visit. Maybe one day after COVID's done. I don't know. Um, I might need to get my ticket now while it's cheap. um, my projects. Let's see. Oh, CM Gray says my projects. CM Gray 100 says my projects have taught me to relax and have patience. I love learning. You're awesome for doing this chat. Thank you so much. I enjoy doing this chat. I've had a great time. It is very relaxing to do these projects, and if you have a lot going on in your mind, you're thinking about a lot of stuff, because that's kind of like my problem. I think about tons of stuff all the time, and I think I have like adult ADD. My mind's just going everywhere, and when I do a project, I'm like focused. I'm like zoomed in on that project. So if you need something to kind of like take your mind off of things that you may be going through, it's good to do a DIY project or a painting or something like that. Yeah, so no Texas Roses says no water, just resin and acrylic paint. No water. JRC Restorations Decor and Design says, oh please, the art with mica powder, I'm going to be using it to create an art for someone, and I wanted to see how you'd use it first. Okay, yes, girl, we think alike. I tell you, I've seen a lot of comments that you put in, like we think it's along the same lines. It's so cool. Yeah, I'm excited to do the mica powder. Let's see. Tanya Bernard says, I want to do removable wallpaper in my half bath. What brand do you recommend? Do you recommend doing all walls or one accent wall with wallpaper and coordinating paint color for the other walls? Yes. Um, I don't have a brand. I don't think that I don't really focus on brand. If it's a nice print, I would just go with that. Um, I bought wallpaper from Walmart. They have a lot of them. It's a peel and stick wallpaper because I can't really commit to anything. I have trouble. I love changing things all the time. So peel and stick was perfect for me. There are a lot of vendors on Etsy that sell removable wallpaper, and they have a lot of different designs. I would suggest to do a accent wall because wallpaper can be very expensive, and but you are doing a half bath. Mm. I think it would be okay if you really like this wallpaper. You could do the entire half bath depending on how big it is. You could go either way. But I wouldn't do if you're doing like a regular room, just an accent wall for sure, because it's going to cost. I would say you could do it for all four walls in a half bath, but you really need to like that print. So you need to find a print that you can have that you don't mind seeing every day for a couple of years. Because I tell you, that's something else. If you don't know if you're going to like a print, the entire room to be that print, I would just do an accent wall. And then just have coordinating paint. Yep. A color that's already in the wallpaper. So Des Mercedes says, can I seal my paintings with Mod Podge to have a shine? I do not know. I've never used Mod Podge to seal my paintings. I always use Kmart varnish first, and either do a matte or a shiny protectant spray. It's a clear spray that you can get from Rust-Oleum. That's the only way I do it. I have not, or I will seal it with resin. Other than that, I have not ever used Mod Podge, but I don't see why you can't. I just never done it before, so. Martin 551 says, I'm currently renovating my kitchen by myself. Wow. Just regular cabinet paint, but the prep work. Oh gosh. That is a lot. Yeah, I commend you for doing that. Like, you can do any project after you do this one. Just saying. That's a lot. All right. Okay, JRC Restoration, Decor, and Design says, Tresha, share with Tanya that I use peel and stick in my daughter's apartment and print. You would have to purchase a little more than needed to match the pattern to look seamless. So yeah, check out JRC's YouTube channel. She does DIYs also, if you want some ideas on peel and stick. So, peel and stick removable wallpaper. So I think that's all the questions. All right, guys. How long has it been? It's almost 3 o'clock. So that's almost an hour. My words are rambling, so I guess I need to get off. I have not had breakfast or lunch, so yes, my mind is probably spacing out as we speak. So thank you guys for tuning in. Maybe we can do this weekly or every other week. I'm going to post another comment in the community tab to, ask you guys questions that you would like to have answered in another video. Just drop it in there and we can try to do a live again. So thank you guys. Happy Sunday. Hope you do something nice for yourself. All right, and for someone else. All right, stay